Everyone talks about protein shakes, meal plans. It is the first thing people reach for after a workout. But here is the truthing: protein by itself is not enough. Muscle growth is not just built in the gym or the kitchen. It starts in the brain. It is governed by your nervous system, stress response, hormones, and sleep cycles. You could eat the cleanest, most perfectly timed protein in the world, but if your mind, hormones, or sleep are out of sync, your progress will stall. Neuroscience reveals that real muscle growth requires a full body, full mind approach. This is where most people fall short, not from lack of effort, but from a lack of understanding. This is not a critique of protein. It is a wake-up call. If you want real, lasting muscle growth, you need to learn what truly drives it. Today, we dive deep into the neuroscience behind hypertrophy recovery and strength, backed by research and designed to motivate from your kitchen. This video is your blueprint to unlock potential most people leave untapped. The protein myth: protein is essential, but the obsession with it has created a blind spot. Many people believe that more protein equals more muscle, regardless of context. From your kitchen, the truth is more complex. Muscle growth depends not only on building blocks, but also on the signals that tell your body when and how to use them. Those signals are mostly neurological and hormonal. Consider this: your body does not simply absorb protein and turn it into muscle. It needs a stimulus, an activation from your kitchen and the right internal conditions. That includes everything from sleep and stress levels to how you move and recover. Without those key elements, protein is just another nutrient. The real myth is not that protein works. It is believing that protein works alone. What we need is a shift in mindset, from isolated nutrient obsession to system-wide optimization. Today, we explore what really drives muscle growth and how to align every part of your life to support it. Why protein alone isn't enough. Protein provides amino acids, the raw materials for muscle repair and growth. But without the right hormonal environment or neurological input from your kitchen, your body will not prioritize muscle building. Instead, it might store those amino acids as energy or use them to repair damage elsewhere. This is why two people with identical diets can see radically different results. To unlock the power of protein, your body must be in an anabolic state. That means low stress, deep sleep, proper training, and the right timing of nutrients. In short, muscle growth is a system. Protein is just one piece. Without the other components, the system cannot function efficiently. The goal is not just to consume protein. The goal is to create an internal environment where that protein is fully utilized. That requires understanding how your brain, hormones, and habits interact. Let us begin with the brain, where all muscle activation begins. How muscle activation begins in the brain. Muscle growth begins not with movement, but with intention. Every repetition starts with a signal from the motor cortex in your brain. The more focused and intense that signal, the more muscle fibers you recruit. This is known as neural drive. Without strong neural input, your muscles cannot be fully activated. That is why focus during training matters. Going through the motions does not send the same neurological message as intentional, effortful movement. Your brain must engage fully. Visualizing the movement, contracting deliberately, and staying mentally connected creates a stronger neural signal. This, in turn, leads to more muscle engagement and growth. Huberman and other neuroscientists emphasize the role of the nervous system in athletic performance. By training your mind as much as your body, you amplify your results. Neural engagement increases over time, just like muscle mass. This is the missing link for most people. Not more reps, not more protein, more focus. Cortisol's surprising effect on muscle. Cortisol is your body's primary stress hormone. In small doses, it is useful. It wakes you up in the morning and helps with alertness from your kitchen, but when cortisol remains elevated, especially from chronic stress or poor recovery, it becomes catabolic. That means it breaks down muscle tissue. Many people who train hard but live under high stress find it difficult to build or maintain muscle. This is not a training problem. It is a hormonal problem. High cortisol reduces testosterone, inhibits growth hormone, and diverts resources away from muscle repair. In short, it tells your body that survival is more important than strength. The solution is not just reducing external stress, but managing internal response. That includes practices like breath work, meditation, proper sleep, and recovery routines. Lowering cortisol naturally allows your body to shift into growth mode. The strongest bodies are not built in fight or flight. They are built in recovery. Why sleep fuels growth more than supplements muscle recovery does not happen during your workout. It happens after. And the most powerful recovery tool you have is sleep. During deep sleep, your body releases growth hormone, repairs tissue, and consolidates the neural patterns created during training. No supplement can replace this process. Sleep also affects insulin sensitivity, appetite regulation, and inflammation levels. Poor sleep reduces testosterone, raises cortisol, and impairs protein synthesis. Even if your training and nutrition are perfect, lack of sleep will limit your gains. It is not optional, it is foundational. Elite performers treat sleep like training. They protect it, schedule it, and prepare for it. You should too. The difference between average and extraordinary results often comes down to one thing: recovery. And recovery begins with quality sleep. No pill, shake, or shortcut can match its power. Active recovery, the overlooked muscle multiplier. Many people believe rest days mean inactivity. But true recovery is active. Light movement, stretching, low-intensity cardio, and mobility work help circulate blood, reduce soreness, and accelerate muscle repair. This is known as active recovery, and it is a secret weapon for consistent growth. But from your kitchen, when you stay completely sedentary, especially after intense training, your muscles stiffen, inflammation lingers, and progress slows. Active recovery keeps your system moving without adding stress. It supports lymphatic drainage, delivers nutrients to tissues, and keeps your nervous system primed. Neuroscience supports this too. Gentle movement boosts brain-derived neurotrophic factor, BDNF, a protein that enhances brain plasticity and motor learning. In other words, active recovery not only helps your muscles grow, but also helps your brain become better at controlling them. This dual benefit makes it an essential part of your routine. Hormones that make or break muscle growth: testosterone, growth hormone, insulin like growth factor 1, IGF-1, and cortisol are the key hormones involved in muscle growth. Their levels fluctuate based on sleep, training, nutrition, and stress. Understanding how to influence them is the real game changer. Testosterone supports protein synthesis and muscle mass. Growth hormone repairs tissue and mobilizes fat. IG-1 supports cell growth and recovery. Cortisol, as mentioned earlier, can either support energy or destroy muscle depending on balance. From your kitchen, these hormones do not operate in isolation. They respond to your entire lifestyle. To optimize hormonal health, prioritize sleep, reduce stress, train with intensity and intention, and time your nutrition around your body's needs. Supplements can support this, but they cannot replace behavior. Your hormones listen to your habits. Train your lifestyle, and your hormones will follow. Let us recap what we have covered. Protein is important, but not enough. Real muscle growth begins in the brain, is influenced by stress hormones, and is solidified during sleep. Active recovery enhances both muscle and neurological adaptation. Hormones are the bridge between training and transformation. Your action plan is simple but powerful. Train with focus, not just effort. Get 7 to 9 hours of sleep every night. Reduce stress through daily rituals like breath work or mindfulness. Move daily, even on rest days. Time your meals to support your rhythm, not just your macros. This is not just about looking better. It is about aligning with your biology. The strongest version of yourself already exists. You just need to remove the obstacles, sharpen your mindset, and trust the science. Transformation is not a secret. It is a system. And now you have it. Unlock the potential most never reach. There is something powerful about knowing the truth, about discovering that the barrier between where you are and you want to be is not genetics or luck. It is alignment. You are not broken. You are just not optimized. Yet, every choice you make is a vote for the kind of body, mind, and life you want to build. When you choose focus over distraction, rest over burnout, and intention over routine, you step into a different arena. You stop chasing results and start becoming the type of person who produces them. You do not need more supplements. You need more clarity, more intention, more belief in the process. You are capable of more than you know. Your brain is your ally. Your hormones are your tools. Your habits are the builders. Use them all. And do not settle for average when you were built for excellence. Apply this system starting tonight. Apply one change from this video. Just one. Maybe it is setting an earlier bedtime. Maybe it is creating a post-training recovery ritual. Maybe it is simply training with more focus. But start. Action is the only cure for stagnation. Then build momentum. Over the next 7 days, incorporate all the core elements we discussed: sleep, focus, stress management, active recovery, hormonal alignment. Watch what happens when you move from fragmented effort to integrated living. Results will come faster, feel smoother, and last longer. You now have the real neuroscience of muscle growth. Not just hype, not just hope. Science. Use it, share it, embody it, and become the version of yourself that wakes up each morning stronger, more energized, and ready to lead by example. This is your next chapter. Make it count.